too long ago, I was out walking the dog one morning just before the trash was to come, and I came across this rototiller right here. So, you know, I've been looking at getting one off of Facebook Marketplace or whatnot, and I saw this. I mean, it's in pretty rough shape. It's missing a switch here, it's missing a bolt to hold this on, but before I grabbed it, I checked, it does have compression, and I figured, why not give it a shot? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It didn't cost me anything other than a bolt here and there, an on and off switch, $6-10 tops. So that's my task today, is to try to get this running so in the spring I can tear up the front garden, tear up the backyard, lay seed down, and get some grass going. So let's hop into this. So let's think I'm gonna need. I figured I'd bring you guys in a little bit closer here. You saw some opening B-roll shots and whatnot, but now you have me to talk over it. So what we got here is a 43cc Earthquake mini tiller or cultivator, whatever they want to call it. And it's a little 2-stroke motor here. And overall, it looks to be in pretty good condition. It is missing the on-off switch here. It's missing the air filter, and then obviously the bolt that holds this on to the rail here. So overall, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a crazy task to try to get this thing running. They even left me some fuel in it. So yeah, biggest thing is just gonna be getting the on-off switch installed, bolt thrown in, make sure it has spark. So I figured first things first, might as well just get this reattached so in the event that we get it running, we have the throttle. So I just have this very assorted nuts and bolts kit that I got for Christmas a couple years ago. And we're gonna see if there's something in here that will just at least hold this on for now. It doesn't have to look pretty, it doesn't have to do anything but hold this on. That one's way too small. Looks good enough. Throw a nut on here real quick. Snug it up there. Alright, task 1 completed. So as I showed, the on-off switch is missing. I'm not sure exactly why. So I went to Home Depot and just bought this like cheap $5 simple on-off switch that is a 2-prong in hopes that it works. It should. So in theory, this little switch should do the job. So let's get it thrown on there. So let's see. So this prong here is going to be the load, and this prong there is going to be the line. So load is typically the red. And I think I bought something that was too big. Shoot. So the switch I bought is, the prongs are a little bit too big. So what I'm gonna do, just see if I can get it to work, is I'm just gonna kind of pry these open a little bit more and get it to slide in there. Not the proper way to do it, but I'm doing it the cheap way, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I'll just get a little flathead in here. Pry these open just a smidge. I think this one. Ooh, so we got one on. We just got to pry this one open just a little bit more. Boom, and it's on. Check that out. Probably should just tape it, and then I think it'd be good. Easy as that. So I went ahead and got this thrown up on my workbench here. I got a bum knee, torn meniscus, so it just makes working on this a little bit easier. So like I showed, got the switch thrown on. I'm gonna get this zip tied just up here real quick, just out of the way, just for it to sit somewhere other than down here where it could get smoked by the blades. I found this random zip tie from a bag of furniture pieces that we've kept over the years and figured that would do a good enough job getting this tucked up out of the way here. What do you think? Here? Yeah, we'll go there. Again, it doesn't need to look pretty, it just needs to function. Actually, can I undo this? Ooh, I can. There we go. And do it up here actually, so then it doesn't slide down. Oh, you can't see that. Boom. That's not going anywhere. Assuming that's on, off. No idea. So next up we're gonna try, I'm gonna pull the plug just to see, check spark, check that spark plug isn't fouled up with oil or anything else. Just to rule that out and make sure that we're good there. That one's too big. That one's too small. So on second thought, plug's good, not fouled, good enough. The big task now, which I forgot to mention in the beginning, is the primer valve is disintegrated. It literally cracked the second I touched it. Luckily, well, I say that, but hopefully, I have a second motor with a perfectly good priming valve here that hopefully can come off and fit there, except this one looks a little bit smaller. So we're gonna get it apart and just see. Or do we just try starting it? It's not hurt. Let's see. So step one, prime 3 to 6 times. Cool, can't do that. Done, imaginarily. Let's make sure we have this on. Set choke to full. I don't know what position this is since the rest of this housing is gone. So we're just gonna assume there is full. All right, so that did not work. So we're gonna go back trying to put a new priming valve on it. All right, so like I said, I need to get this priming bulb out because it is completely obliterated. So it looks like it's just 3 screws and it should just pop right out. Doesn't seem too difficult. Please do not judge me on the mess that you see here. It's a work in progress. And as we're talking about works in progress, I need recommendations on toolboxes. I don't want the most expensive. I also don't want the cheapest. I want like budget friendly, good quality toolboxes. I've looked at Husky. I've looked at whatever the Harbor Freight brand is. I've looked at a lot of different brands, but I don't know what is a good brand. So drop your suggestions in the comments below. I'll take a look at them, and once I purchase one, I'll do a quick review on it for you guys. Speaking of reviews, within the next 2 months, we're gonna have some camera equipment reviews coming up. I hope you guys enjoy those. I know I will be definitely enjoying those, but yeah, I got some new stuff coming hopefully very soon for this camera, and I'm really looking forward to it. Should really up, probably not the game here, but definitely up my game for filming freelance stuff. I'm super excited. So I don't think my normal screwdriver is gonna work here. I'm gonna have to use, I got this little socket here, this little wrench thing to do a project on my Jeep. So on my Jeep, the 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokees are notorious for the blend air doors for the AC system going out, just failing. And the only way to get to it without tearing the entire dash apart is a tool just like this. So that's why I have this. And this tool has actually come in handy a lot more than I thought it would. It comes with a bunch of different attachments. These have fallen out all over my toolbox. So they're all here, just kind of scattered. But you can change directions of it whichever way. Fits in a lot of small spaces, and it's magnetic, which is really nice. So if you guys are in the need of a tiny tool for tiny places, I'll put a link of it in the description. It's not sponsored. I'm not getting a kickback from this at all. It's just a cool product that I thought I'd let you guys know about. Someone's been in here before. Let me get you guys in here so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. All right, so you see these 4 bolts, 2 on each side. These are what I'm needing to get out. And as you can see, this primer here is just obliterated. So this is where this little tool comes in handy. Damn it. There we go. All right, I'll be back when this is done. Final screw here. Get that pulled out. Whoop. I pulled off more than I wanted to, but it is off. As you can see, there's a big old crack in that old plastic, so this is why it needed to go. So we're gonna shove this out of that, just like that. So now that's all clean, and we can get rid of that now. Just gonna clean this up a little bit. Just wipe the mating surface down, set that off to the side. And now we're gonna take this down and bring the little motor up here and take the prime ball off of that one. So now we got this little motor, this priming valve or ball that we can take off. Real quick, gotta fuel up. Not sponsored, but best and my favorite energy drink out there. So if you do want to sponsor me, Rain, I'd be down. Same deal here, just gotta take the 2 screws off and get. Whoops. Okay. It spilled. Hold on. Now that the motor has been drained of fuel, take 2. Plate is off, and now bulb is off. It's a little bit bigger. I don't know if it's gonna work. Doesn't look the prettiest, but it works. It's in there. We should get this installed in the other motor now. So now that we got this other engine's bulb pushed into the plate, I'm gonna go ahead, throw this in. Again, it's just the 4 screws, and then we're gonna be good to try priming it up and get it running. I hope that it's that easy. So I'm hoping after some persuasion, I'll be able to get this to work. It might leak a little bit, but we'll see. The bulb obviously wasn't made for this engine, so it's a little bit big, but that's what persuasion is for. I'll just tighten it corner by corner here. It'll either work or it won't. I'll be back when this is all tight. This is gonna take a while. All right, so I'm gonna apologize now because I did hear this thing kick off and fire without it being on camera. I apologize, but I'll show you guys now. That prime bulb doesn't do anything. It is shot. Like, I don't know what the problem is, but I got this fuel from the other motor that I dumped out. Check this out, guys. Just dump a little bit in. That's too much. Perfect. And now, do we need more air? We want less air. it's not pulling fuel. Fuel is nasty in there. Let's get some fresh fuel. I mean, it runs, it's just, I can't get it to stay running. It doesn't want to pick up fuel. The fuel pickup is hella clogged. Either work or it won't. There we go. We'll let it sit for a minute as it might be flooded. So it's been a few more minutes and check this out. Watch, this is going to be the time it decides not to start on me. Check it out, it runs. So now that we got this outside, we're gonna test and see if we can get it to till. Let's see if we can get this going long enough to do anything. Just not great. I think it just needs a little bit more time to warm up, get used to running again, and I think it'll do a pretty good job in the spring getting this tilled. Obviously, it needs a good cleaning. The fuel tank is full of mud and whatnot, but all that aside, I'm pretty happy that I was able to get it back together and running. First small engine repair, can't be too mad. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. And if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed so you can check out more dumb videos like this of me getting random things running and more projects that are coming down the pipeline. So again, hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one.